Well, good morning, everyone. This is Lewis in the UK, and today I bring you a short review of the X47 A6 timer planner. Now, this is a paper planner bound in leather, and it's an alternative to a ring-bound system. It's a German product, and being a German product, it's very well designed and very well made, and I think that it will give you a good alternative to the traditional ring-bound planner. I'll just say that this doesn't seem to be very popular outside of Germany. I've never seen any in the UK at all. I was fortunate to come across this on a video, on a YouTube video. It was actually a video review of a Filofax, and the gentleman had this as another planner, and I saw it and I very much liked it. So I just wanted to bring you a quick review. It's actually quite a bit smaller than a traditional Filofax size planner, and I've got a Filofax type planner. This is actually a Gilio. It's made by a lovely leather company based in Belgium called Gilio, but this is the same dimensions as a Filofax. It has the same sort of 6 ring inside it, ring design. So just to sort of give you an idea of the size of this, it's quite a bit smaller in terms of its sort of footprint proportion. Again, I'll just lift the camera up here, bear with me just a second. You can see it's quite a bit shorter than the Filofax type planner, and it's, you know, shorter here as well. So it's a much smaller planner. This actually will fit in the breast pocket of a suit, I've done it, or a jacket, so you can actually take this out with you. Now, this features a booklet system, so it's similar, I suppose, to a Midori traveller's notebook type concept, and there are alternative brands to Midori. Gilio make one called the Giramondo, and I know Van der Spek make one as well, and I'm sure there are many others, but this features individual books which you can use for whatever you want. I've actually got 4 in mind. This particular model, the A6 timer, comes with 3, but I spoke to X47 on the phone and they added another one in for me at no extra cost, so that was very handy indeed. What makes this one unique compared to the Midoris? Well, with the Midori, you've got a piece of elastic or cord here, and you wrap that around the inside of the book to hold it in. But in typical German fashion, they've taken a design and they've tried to improve it. So this features a spring-loaded pin system, and these books, literally, you'll see here, they have this hollow pipe on the end, and they just fit on here to this spring-loaded piston. So you push it up there, clip it on the bottom. There we go, and it's in, and that's secure. That's not gonna come out of there at all. So I've got 4 of those. Now, if you have a look on the website, x47.com, it is a German website, it's in German, but there are little flags on the right hand side, and you can change it to your native language. And there is also a link there for the X47 shop, and that will take you to the various items. They come in this size A6. I think there might be a smaller one, which is a mini or a micro. Then they make the A5. The A5 looks very good. I'm tempted to get one of those. But this certainly is a very good planner. It's small enough to be very mobile. That's one of the issues I found with Filofax, is that the personal size, which is the size of this Gilio here, lovely binder, but again it does become a bit bulky. You can't put it in your pocket at all, and the A5, which offers the extra page space, is like carrying around the phone book, so it becomes a little bit counterintuitive. So this particular model, you have credit card slots 1, 2, 3 and 4. I've actually got some card slots in there, cards in there at the moment. You've got this pocket here. It's a supple leather, as you can see. It's not stiff at all, but or should I say, it's not rigid, but it is quite stiff. This is a year old, so getting things in and out of this pocket, you can get in there, and it does open up, but it's not, for example, as easy to sort of get into as this one. And this has got card in here, and this is a secretarial pocket, so it's not quite a secretarial pocket. On the rear, you've got another 2 there, and also you have this pocket here. Now, what people tend to do is they put these yearly planners in the end. They come out concertina, and that's two-sided, so you can have a whole year there. What I tend to do is just use this to mark my annual leave at work, so I can record that. But there is a section here which is for projects, so you could note projects on there. It also comes with this built-in It also comes with this built-in elasticated pen loop. As you'll see, you'll note that this is a short planner, so you couldn't fit. For example, if you try to fit this Mont Blanc in there, it's as you can see, it's just too long. So they make their own range of pens and pencils, and I actually have one of their pencils here. I'm just going to see if I can. No, where's here? Here we go. This has got X47 written on there, so this just fits in very nice here. I've got the mechanical pencil. Slide that in. That fits very snug at the top. Doesn't hang out at all. Doesn't do any damage this side, and you've got yourself a very, very portable planner. Now, on the back page of this book here, I put one of these Lectern portable pen loops on there, so you can fit a pen in here. This is actually a Mont Blanc 146, so that's a bit optimistic trying to get that in there. But for example, you could put another pen in there and and carry that around with you. So X47 offers a whole variety of inserts. Now, you can only get them from X47, but there are a number of good quality inserts with varying designs of calendars and notes and graph paper and music paper. So you're probably going to find your needs are well served there. I've got a calendar, and I'll show you this. They're in 6-month blocks, so there's two blocks. So this is the first half of 2016, January to June, and this is the second half, July to December. And I'll just show you what I've got. It's a week on 2 pages. It's quite nicely spaced, and this is the idea behind the name X47, I believe. So please correct me if I'm wrong, but you actually get 47% more page space with this design compared to a Filofax type design. So if I just take out, one page here. So this is the Filofax. It's taller, but because of the rings, you end up with a workable space of probably about that. So you can see the X47 does offer you quite a bit more space. So although it's a small planner, you do find yourself well served in terms of space to be able to make your notes. This features days here, and you've got a black space here, so you could put birthdays or reminders or your goals for the week that you might want to achieve. So that's in there. I'm just going to cover out some personal details, but you can see here there's plenty of room to write. I mean, I don't have particularly small handwriting either, but that fits in there nice. So a very, very nice diary. There are a variety of alternatives. You can have, there's a scheduled one with, I think it's 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and then you've got a block of to-do action boxes at the bottom. You can buy this in day per page. You can buy it in month to view. There really are a good variety. I wanted to show you also what I've done with the second book. Now, well, it's actually the third book after the planners, the diaries. This is just actually a lined notebook, but what I've done is I've actually drawn in here, I've put the dates of weeks throughout the year at the top, so the 11th to the 17th of July, and I actually use this as a next action for the week I'm operating on. So for example, I would have this open here as my calendar, and once I've seen what I've got in terms of appointments to the day, I can come to this page and just leave this open, and I'll have here my entire to-do list. And I've just had a column on the left-hand side here, so this will represent a specific date. If, for example, I needed to do something on the 27th of September, I'd go to the corresponding week and I would write here 27th of September, and I would know that action would need to be done on that day. This final column here will be to tick it off. I'll put a dot there if I've started it but I haven't completed it, just so that I know I've begun it. I'll put an arrow facing forward if it means I've carried it forward because I haven't completed it. or I'll just strike it through if that is no longer applicable. So this has served me well. I'll be honest, I very much enjoy using paper planners, and that means that I tend to change between systems, which is not actually that good an idea, but some of you will appreciate the lure of high quality products. So there's a lot of blank space in here and a lot of wasted space, unfortunately. But when I have used it, it has served me very well indeed, and that's just an example. The last booklet I've got is a tabbed booklet, 1 to 12. And you can use this exactly however you want to. So it could be monthly projects, monthly goals, whatever. You can just have sections. I use this as a key area notebook, if you like. We're moving house at the moment, so I've got a section devoted to projects and items that need to be completed specifically in there. What I would do is I would write that action, and then it would go in the to-do list in terms of date-specific requirements, but it would be in there so I can then see which actions need to be completed. Information, that might be phone numbers of people I use regularly, or it could be timetables. Anything that I want to have at my fingertips goes in there. Goals, my wife and I will always set goals at the beginning of the year, and that's a section of goals. General lists, it might be I don't know about you, but if I see a movie, a DVD or Blu-ray that I want to watch, I tend to just buy it there and then. So rather than do that, I just make a note of it in one of the lists so that I can buy it when I actually want to, rather than just buy it to sit on a shelf. I'm involved in a local church, so that will have anything in there that I need to know what's going on. Prayer diary, ideas. I often think of an idea and I just record it in there, and if I want to do something with it later, I can. There's a section for my wife, anything that I think that's relevant to her. Might be a birthday present I want to buy her, or I think of a show that we can go and see. I'll just make a note of it there. Finally, miscellaneous projects. And that could be decorating the house, that could be buying a new car. I would just write it in there. Again, any action that needs doing would go into my to-do list. So that's that. So there we have it. This is the X47 planner. I think it's a great concept, and it's so handy because it is so thin. I mean, if you look at it there, it's the width of a pen. You can carry that around with you, no problem at all. In the hand, that'll probably fit in your back pocket of your jeans, certainly fits in your breast pocket of a suit, or, it's a really, really good alternative. It's innovative. You can have as many, you can have different combinations, so it is customizable. It's a really good alternative to a Midori, and I just think it's better quality than a Midori. I wouldn't want to have untidy elastic or cords here with knots in there and them coming out of the back. This for me is nice, and you can also double up as a wallet. I don't use it as a wallet, but you could easily keep bank cards in there, a passport in there, or money, and that would be very handy to carry around. Now, just as a very last point, they do make this as a hardback, and they call it the Marbook, and I'm guessing that in translation that might have something to do with hardback. I don't know. It's a slightly different interior design, but it's a hardback book, so perhaps that means you've got a bit more rigidity when you're writing. Maybe it just offers a bit more durability, but that's an option. They come in a variety of colours and leather finishes as well. The A5, you might see me do a video review of one of those at some point, because I'm tempted to buy one. But for the time being, I want to give this one a go because of the portability. So there we have it. Check it out, x47.com. This is the A6 model, and it is the timer. Thanks for watching.